Amazing and beautiful. Okay, fifth grade, we started with looking at the dots in a magazine that looked like a million colors, but really are only 4. Then we worked our way up to looking at small objects like salt in a microscope. Now we're working our way into real slides. Now you can buy slides that are already made, and here's an example of one. Transitional epithelium. I have no idea what that means. But to me, I didn't see them make this. And so I don't really know what's going on in there. It's just like a little tiny picture of something I can look at. This one is pretty cool though. This one is the wing of a cicada, that tiny little dot there. And I will be giving your teacher a couple of microscopes and some of these slides, these prepared slides that you can check out later on. But today, I want you to make your own real slide with a real plant. This water plant I got at the pet store for a couple of bucks. This one happens to have really big chloroplasts that are easy to see. And so what I've done is I've taken a little piece off and put it in a little container here. Your table's gonna have one of these containers. You need one leaf, not a branch, not a twig, but one little leaf. And so to model for you here, I'm gonna go ahead and take one little leaf. And this is not going to work because there's actually 2 leaves in there. So I need to remove one of them. There we go. Just put it back in there. They're wet. They need to be wet. The water is going to help us out here. I'm going to pick up a glass slide. Yes, it is glass. Please be careful. They do break. We don't want them to break. Please be careful. I'm going to take the wet leaf and I'm going to, and look at that. It's like glue. It just sticks right to the slide. Now, the slide is a rectangular shape. We're going to add something today called a cover slip. And the cover slip is a square shape. And we're going to lay that right on top. Now, the wet is important. That wet leaf is going to help hold those 2 together. If it doesn't stick, you need to add a little water to your leaf. The cover slips are going to be on one tray, and the slides are going to be on the other tray. So now I have a slide ready to go. Okay, this time we're looking with the smallest lens at the leaf of that water plant, slowly focusing. Ooh, look at that, beautiful. What's that stripe across there? I'm gonna slide the slide. Look around a little bit, all right. Adjust the focus. And now I'm gonna switch to the medium lens. And now I'm gonna look through the eyepiece and adjust the focus. Ooh, look at that. That stem right there in the middle. Look at those cell walls. They're like bricks. That's a lot of bricks. And now I'm gonna, again, look from the side at the lenses to make sure that the biggest lens does not scratch or break the slide, and click it into place. Now looking through the eyepiece, I'm gonna very slowly focus. Whoa, there they are, beautiful. What are those green guys in charge of turning sunlight into energy? Starts with the C. And you see the stem is the thickest part right there in the middle. So I'm gonna slide away from the stem. Whoa, here we go. Look at those little emeralds in there. No chloroplasts, no plants, no food chain. Now I've seen the leaf already, and now I want to look at the onion skin there. So I'm going to separate those. I'm gonna put the leaf just back in the wet container where it came from. All right. Of course, normal scientists would really wipe this down much better, but we're just doing a quick view, so you don't need to worry about that. I'm gonna set those 2 together. The onion skin is tricky. It's very slippery, and you need it to be transparent for this to work. So this is not even translucent. This is opaque, right? I cannot see through it at all. What I found is if you just get a piece of the onion and break it, and the back edge will leave a little bit of skin there. Let's put that back in the container. That piece is translucent, almost transparent. That's gonna work pretty well. So I'm gonna take that little piece off. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna put the rest back in there. You don't need to ask me if it's good. If you can see through it, you can see your finger through there, it's a good one. I'm gonna try and use that same slide I was using before. Just gonna set that down. I might need a little water, so I can just dip my finger in there and just put a little drop of water. Ooh, look at that. Now it's transparent. That's what we're talking about. And then I need the cover slip. All right, here we have onion skin on the lowest power lens. A lot of bubbles in there. Medium power, I'm gonna adjust the focus a little bit. Definitely seeing the cell walls there. Multiple layers, I need a thinner skin. And it's transparent, so I'm gonna add some color to it. This particular stain is called methylene blue. It is dangerous. It does say on the back, keep out of reach of children. So I will be in charge of this. I will be putting the color on there for you, so you don't have to do that. It's a little, that is it. And it does an amazing thing. It is attracted like a magnet to the nucleus of every cell. It's attracted to the DNA material that's in there. I need to dilute it. This stuff will stain everything. So we're gonna be really careful not to get it on our clothes and not on our skin. I'm gonna take that slide I made earlier. All right, using a Q-tip this time, just a little. That is it. That's all I need, a tiny little bit. And then cover slip. Just a little bit of blue on the onion slice and you're good to go. Okay, that's more like it. Lighter blue there. You'll see at the bottom, those blue dots. I'm gonna try and pick up one of those blue dots down there. There we go. I'm being careful with that lens. Now I'm gonna look through the eyepiece and slowly focus. Whoa, look at that. It's time to clean up. In the past, I've had students help rinse these off, but there's just too many people with only 2 sinks. So what we're gonna do is just take the slide with everything on it and just lay it back on that little paper towel there. And my afternoon assistants will help clean everything off. Who's in charge of the blue? Me. Nobody else is allowed to touch the blue because that'll get us in trouble. Instead, I'm in charge of the blue. Come see me when you're ready for it on your onion skin.